Good day, good day, good day. This is Mr. Anderson. Hope all is well in your life right now. If you're learning and taking a break for a minute, understanding the energy. Because right now, I'm full. Like, I'm really full. My mind is so full right now. It's like anytime I try to soak in any new information, it's just it it my mind just rejects it right now with everything that's going on with job search, children, finances, trying to be better in my health and mental health and physical health. I went to the gym this morning, trying to do 3 days a week, get my blood pressure back down, and I really needed that this morning, going to the gym. And it's those things that we have to do to help our thoughts. We have to find activities to kind of drain out some of the overthinking, the abundant, the I'm trying to can't think of the word, but just we have to release certain things. We have to have those outlets so we can do that. And even with me trading and talking to my son, I had a conversation with my son, my oldest son, yesterday. And he was trying to get a job. He actually ended up getting a job. And it's like I get to a point sometimes where I'm full. Like, I'm just tired of talking. I'm tired of thinking. Honestly, I'm tired. Just really need to fast mentally. A mental fast. That's what we call it. A mental fast for a minute. And now that I'm thinking about that, it's like I really need that every once in a while. And I think that's one of the reasons why people go on vacations. But yet, sometimes we go on vacations, we really don't take a break. And still go, 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 go. I'm in the mind and at the age where I go on a vacation, I want to sit on the beach. I want to sit in the sand. I want to sit and play and relax and have me a hot tea or something, or just to really mentally enjoy the scenery and the sounds of the seagulls and the waves and the laughter and things. It's those things, but it's good to also want to enjoy and explore and see anew. But yet, to me, at where I am and what I've been through, it's just like, man, I just want to relax. I just want to kick my feet up. And that's what I did one day. We went to Jamaica. I can't think of the name of the place, but we was at the Sandals Resort, and man, it was so much to do out there at the resort, and drink and food and all that. Man, I found me a chair, a lounge chair, and I sat there, and it felt like I was in one of those YouTube wave videos that, like, but it was real, and I can hear all of it and I can feel all of it. And man, when I say I probably slept for about an hour, like I don't even know if I was asleep. I was floating around in the universe or in the world, or just floating around in my own space for that moment, man. And it really felt good to be able to just not do nothing, but at the time I had a pregnant wife in the room, so I had to make sure I got up to go check. But anyway, like, you really have to take a break, because there's so much information being fed to us, and especially with our jobs or careers, and children, parents, friends, family. Like, you get to a point that you get full. And some people, use other outlets. My outlet, I'm restructuring my mind. I'm restructuring the way I act and the way I do things. And meditation really is a big key for me. It's really helping me calm all that noise. And it's just like sometimes I go to bed and I dream and I have a dream. And then that dream has my adrenaline rushing, or have my anger flowing, or have me just in one of them, in a feeling that when I wake up, I'm still in that feeling. And then I get to worrying, or then I get sad, or then all those emotions come in. Did I make the right decisions? Did I do certain things right? So it's like you really have to look at your thoughts and understand the decisions that you make. Might not have been right. They might not have been the right decision. They might have been the right decision. Yet we have to accept those things and not let them drown us in regret or fear or any way that's going to make us lose hope or lose effort or lose our sense of being. We really have to find time to just be at peace for a minute, man. And I left my headphones at the house. I was running. That's my fault, because it's one thing I don't do is rushing. I don't know why I was rushing, but rushing to get out the house, and so I end up losing my headphones. I almost turned around, but I was like, everything happened for a reason. It was something meant for me to not have my headphones. And while I was sitting in there, of course they have the music playing over the intercom, and that's why I take it, because that, to me, that distractions. I get caught up in the music and the song that it lose sight of where I am and what I'm trying to do. So when I work out, I usually I have on YouTube, there's a classical music workout thing that I listen to, and then I listen to like frequencies and binary beats and what they call them dadgum things. Just I listen to different things like that, and it really helps me concentrate and just be out of myself for a minute and focus on this gym and focusing on things. And then of course my mind is just it's hard sometimes, because I'm in there and I'm listening to people conversations, and it's like, man, I can't tune it out. I don't want to hear what they saying, but it's just hard sometimes. My brain, it's wired like that. It's just crazy. It's like I can hear these conversations, and then it switch to this conversation. Then somebody walk by, and then I hear that conversation. Then I hear the TV. Then I hear, like, it just jumps. So that's why I have to do that. I have to meditate, and I have to listen to those beats, and not really just music, classical music or jazz. Whenever I'm doing my ride share, that's why I'm listening to jazz a lot of times. And just the instrumentals. It's no music. It's no words. It's just instrumental. It's peace for me. It's my mind not thinking about those things. It's my mind just being free for a moment, But yeah, right now my mind is just full. I'm waiting to hear back from a job. I've got maybe a few opportunities that I hope I might can get. I'm still getting rejection letters and stuff. So it's just a lot. And then my children, being able to get my children and seeing my children, taking them out, and then juggling money and to make sure I have money to pay the bills and pay what I need to do, which I got to do that here. I need to do that. That's why I'm out charging and getting ready to start. But it's just, I'm full. Like, I'm really on full. I need a day. It's like I need a day to just lay in the bed. I wish I had one of those sound beds. One of the ladies that was in here and that I picked up one day, she asked me did I do that. It's like a sound barrier room or something. And she was like, oh my God, it just knocks out all the stuff you don't need. And it's like, man, that's stuff that I love doing. You know, I love the infrared sauna. I love the steam room. You know, I want to do an ice bath. That's what I got to find. I got to find me a place that I can go to get in the ice tub and just really recharge my body. You know, for people to know, I played sports from 6 to 18 till I got out of high school. And then after that, I stayed active and worked 2 jobs, went to school, worked 2 jobs, and then staying active, then got in the truck. And it's just like so much wear and tear on our bodies and our minds that we don't really think to take the time to like, man, I'm full. You know, I'm full right now. Especially with kids, it's just like we got to go. You know, we really have to pause for a moment and take time to just do nothing for a minute. And I know some people say, well, I have children and I have this. You still can have time to do that. You still can choose those days or that day or a few hours not to pick up your phone, not to turn on the TV, not to do that. Drop the children off at daycare or whatever. Go home, put your phone in another room, or turn your alarm on and set it for an hour and just lay there. Just lay there. To put on some, what really helps me is, like I said, those classical music or the beats or tuning forks. I keep forgetting tuning forks. I love listening to tuning forks. I got to get me some. I really got to get me some tuning forks for the house, and bells. It's just something about those, that vibration, those energies that really help release some things sometimes. And that's what we need, that release. Just a release, to be able to just release for a minute. So that's really where I am right now, man. Just really waiting on some things and trying not to overexert myself and overthink myself, you know, just be too deep in my thoughts all the time. You know, I do need a little mental break for a minute to just kind of be, you know, have everything, all the stuff about me, you know, wanting to start a business, and I have a career coach that I'm talking with, and then I have other resources. You know, everybody's giving me all these resources to look up, and it's like, man, I just don't have time. I get into it, and then it's just like, man, it's not sticking because I know my mind is full. And I've been in this place a couple times in my life. I've been in this place where my mind is full, and it's like now I'm really anxious. And I know that's part of me too. I gotta slow that down too, not being so anxious and pushing myself. It's like I'm so ready to be able to create, use the thoughts that I have, and use the mindset that I have, and use the knowledge and life and my experiences to really create what I want to create, and do it and put it out there for the world, and put it out there for you guys to see and understand, and maybe use it to help you out in your life, in your situation, and align yourselves with your higher purpose, your higher self, and to really be able to be that. It's like that's where I know I'm full. It's like I'm full because of that. It's like I'm overflowing with knowledge and understanding and knowing systems and knowing the things. It's like, but I can't use it right now because I'm stagnant to a certain point. And then because I'm having to exert a lot of that other energy onto, you know, other things that I'm not able to actually get out what I want to get out and do the things I want to do, because I'm so focused on, you know, I got to keep the lights on. I got to keep the roof over my head. You know, it's been almost 3 months now, going on 3 months since I've gotten let go. But you know, I'm still, the positive part of that is like, man, I'm still being able to maintain. I'm glad that I made some of the decisions that I made, because I'm able to maintain. I'm not I'm wanting, but I'm not wanting for things. I'm able to pay the bills that I have. I'm able to produce what it is that I need. I'm able to think smart and juggle things. And it just remind me back about business, having running a business. Sometimes you have to go without to make sure you're able to do. And I did that with the trucking company we had. There was weeks that I didn't get paid. All my money went back out to the business, or my money went back out to daycare, or for the children, for the household, or to help, my stepson go to college, or whatever it was. It was money that was always being used. So I was like, that's what pushed me into go mode. I got to keep going. 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 Yet I got away from myself for a minute and not realize what it is I want. And, as you get older, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing, man, of course you don't move the same. You don't move the same as you did when you was younger. The body don't work the same. Yet it's getting back. It's getting close to that. Well, I ain't gonna say close to that, but it's slowly getting where I'm comfortable back with myself, my body, because I'm able to go to the gym a little bit more. I'm able to meditate more. I'm able to really do those things. And that's my health. My mental and physical health is very important to me. Coming from a background with high blood pressure and diabetes and stuff like that in family, and it's just really made me aware of things that I do and I input in my body. I love chocolate chip cookies. So I have to really be careful with that. And I'm proud of myself, though. I haven't had an energy drink in like 2 months now. I have had coffee, but then I can slow that down a little bit. But that was my kind of, let me get off of that to get into this. So, and then I keep my drinks and my banana, and my pear. Man, I love pears. I didn't realize how much I love pears. I bit into one a couple when I first got them. I asked ChatGPT which one was better for you, and she said that pears are pretty much better for what I'm trying to do and what I want, especially lowering my blood pressure and stuff. So, but I've been into, oh my God, this is really good. So, change what you do, change your thoughts, change your thoughts, change your actions. Your actions change your energy. The energy pulls in what you need from the world, from God, from the universe, from whatever you believe. Like you get that. Come from within. Change within, and the out will change as well with that. And that's what I'm doing with myself, man. And it does kind of get frustrating, sometimes. It gets frustrating, but I know everything happens for a reason. One of my main sayings is, what's for me is for me. If it's for me, it's going to come back. Or if it's for me, it's going to stay. If it's for me, it's for me. And my favorite book, one of my other favorite books, talks about, just because this opportunity don't go your favor, it means something bigger and better is coming. And things are being built around you that you don't know that's being built for you. You just have to believe and have to know that it's coming. It's coming. And that's one of the things that I'm like, man, I'm anxious. I'm like, come on, hurry up. Where you at? Yet I know it's part of me is being patient. That's me being patient. I'm kind of an impatient person when it comes to certain things. I like to try to get stuff done and get it over with. I ain't gonna say get done and get it over with, but I like to always focus on getting things done the right way the first time, so I don't have to go back and redo it. So I'm full. Now talking about it, it's kind of helped me release a little bit of that fullness that I have, that anxiety and the fear and all that stuff. So just like I'm a work in progress. All this is me documenting these things for myself, really, to go back and listen to, and of course for my children to be able to look and see, and whoever want to help, whoever need an idea or might not think of something a certain way. Maybe I help relieve some of that stress, anger, frustration for you. And the same thing with you. You may leave a comment or text me or something like man, appreciate it. Or because most of the people on here are my friends or family. But anyway, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your time. Take a moment to just close your eyes and bow your head and just say thank you. Or say nothing. Or think nothing. Just listen. Or plug your ears with something and just be in the quiet place for a minute. Sometimes I know we all full. We all get full. Poke a little hole in that balloon and just let it slowly leak out. You ain't got to pop it. Just release some of it because you're going to need it. This is Mr. Anderson, and I approve this message. Good day.